Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hitman 3, where we are told the end of an era is coming, but it will not be the era of me trusting Diana. I have total faith. I have 70% faith that she's still working for the good guys, which I guess is at this point just me? Just me and her, basically. Alright, let's get in here and see what this is.
Look closer.
I'm telling you, the file is trash. The Constant doesn't so much burn his bridges as blow them up. Arthur Edwards, whoever he was, don't exist anymore. His personal data somehow deletes itself from any system that records him. Way beyond advanced. The partners spared no expense to make sure their controller would be untraceable.
How untraceable?
Look, I did what you asked, but Gray's gone and I'm no Diana. I'm not who you need right now. You gotta be kidding me.
ICA?
I used every encryption known to man. Who are these guys?
The best. It's only a matter of time before they get lucky. We need to take them down.
You and which army?
I know where the agency stores its files, mission reports, client data. If we leak it to the public,
You want to whistleblow the ICA?
it's the path of least resistance. Turns out, you are who I need right now, Olivia.
I do this, and I'm out. So, what are we breaking into?
Data facility in Chongqing, China. Run by a man called Hush.
Of course. The ICA site in Chongqing houses the agency's data storage and analyst division. Needless to say, security is daunting. The state-of-the-art server vault is biometrically wired to the facility's two overseers: Imogen Royce, behavioral analysis pioneer, and Hush, a data security guru with a taste for fringe transhuman experimentation.
Tell me about Hush.
A former cyber terrorist for the Ministry of State Security in Kadanyang, who fled his country after one of the Po regime's periodic purges. He made a career doing cybersecurity for dark web deplorables, human traffickers, organ harvesters, scum like him, with no code or conscience. ICA sure can pick 'em. No offense.
Can you disable security?
A dual authentication protocol ensures that any handling of data must be directly authorized by Hush and Royce. The proverbial human factor devised to make the system impenetrable. Luckily, I found a loophole. If both overseers should unexpectedly die within a short space of time, the system reverts to a temporary failsafe protocol, which I can bypass. Take them off the board, and you'll have free access to the data core, and I'll handle the rest.
And you're sure it'll work?
Look, I know Hush. If I'm wrong, we won't live long enough to regret it.
All right. I will leave you to prepare.
Even he's aware of how weird that is. You know, it's kind of funny. She was like, yeah, the ICA really loves to work with monsters, no offense. But like, 47 can be aimed in a good direction, but it would be hard to argue that he's not like a terrifying evil, right? So, we got some people, we gotta kill them, and we gotta kill them close together. Alright, we're allowed to actually bring items this time, so... You know what I haven't been doing? I have not been bringing my briefcase. Obviously, we should bring a briefcase. Hold on, let's pick our suit first. We can coordinate the briefcase a little bit. What do you think? For sneaking into like a pretty cyberpunk kinda, the suit might be a little formal for what we're getting into. And this is, as it says here, perhaps even more formal. I need something that's a little bit more. Give me something Shadowrun. I mean, like Black Duster is pretty on flavor. Obviously, blue flamingo suit. It's not nothing. We could dress like Lynch, everybody's favorite character from Kane and Lynch. You know what, we'll do the Raven suit. I think the Raven suit fits the aesthetics. So, right, we don't have the ability to smuggle things in yet. but we will bring a sleek cyberpunk briefcase. You know what? I'm going to pick this one because it offsets nicely against the suit. And in the briefcase, we'll put some garbage or whatever. Mostly I want to be able to throw this briefcase at people. So the briefcase allows you to smuggle in weapons that you otherwise would not be able to jam into your coat. Obviously, there's some possibilities here. You know what? If I'm trying to... We might want to have this option, right? We might want to have the possibility. So, you can see down at the bottom below the name of the rifle, there are a couple of icons. Not all of the rifles are actually the same. The Druzhina here has the piercing quality, which might... I think we're going to bring this. You know, I'm not saying that we will definitely be able to engineer a situation where we kill both of the targets with one bullet, but I am saying I'm going to work real hard to do that. So let's call that Plan A. Plan B is going to have to be in our other pocket. So, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of value to just bringing some lockpicks. Although, I bet they're going to have a lot of electronic locks in here, so a thing that can blow a keycard, like a mag reader, might be a good idea. We could bring our own crowbar. It is true that crowbars are awfully useful. So if you're wondering why I have access to all of this stuff, it's because my profile is a level 174 from the other two games. I guess this might be a good moment to step out and have a look at that stuff. So, if we jump over to the destinations here, you can see that experience that we're acquiring during the levels goes into the mastery bar for the location we get the experience on. Levels of mastery unlock things about the level, right? New places we can start, new stashes. But they also unlock equipment that can be used anywhere. So, like, there's a new briefcase here. If we get Dubai to level 7, we could start with an explosive golf ball in case we want to do that thing. Oh, the magic sword! Okay, we're going to come back and earn this. I don't know if we'll even use it, but I definitely want it. So yeah, the deal is, I've just played a lot of Hitman in the past, and all of these, you can see all of these locations from the previous games. The mastery levels are, it looks like maybe not 100% carried over, even? I was definitely above level 2 in Marrakesh. Okay, well, whatever. The important thing is, most of our actual, like, relevant equipment is still here. I'll have a look into that stuff and see what's going on with that later. So anyway, it forgot our choices already. This is a tactical suit. No suit has ever been more tactical than this. Yeah, a super sleek white briefcase with a sniper rifle in it is maybe the most cyberpunk equipment we're allowed to bring. And I think it is going to be these. If we need a crowbar, there'll be one on site, I'm sure. And then, right, we can't have anything smuggled. Which of our many, many, many concealable weapons do we want to bring with us? Let's coordinate our accessories, shall we? Alright, I think we're ready to give this a shot. Let's see if we can't engineer a really, really cool sniper trick shot here. In general, I really like the sniper playstyle. The games have always included a lot of cool opportunities for drawing targets into snipeable positions.
Chongqing, China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million cameras covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable secrets here. You'll find Hush conducting his fringe experiments in an abandoned apartment building, while Imogen Royce, the archivist, runs the day-to-day business of the ICA data facility. I just hope you know what you're doing, 47.
Is that a brand on her forehead? Did she scar herself because she thinks it looks really cool? Now, I don't know, like, mechanically speaking, what the delay is actually going to turn out to be. Maybe it's enough to just kill both of the targets, like, on the same day to trigger the failsafe. But we're going to really commit to this idea. I want to kill them as close together as possible. And if we can get them in one bullet, that'd be really cool. Now, of course, the sniper rifle that has the penetration quality does not have any kind of sound suppressor on it, which could turn out to be an issue. But that is a bridge that we will cross when we get to it. So it looks like, in proper cyberpunk fashion, things are going really well for everybody. All over the city. You okay, my dude? He has seen better days. Oh, he's alive, though. I'm not going to steal his coin. That's it. That's where the line is. There are a lot of people 47 will steal a coin from, but this is clearly incorrect.
Shouldn't be out here with a bad influence spinster like me.
They've really nailed down the feel here, huh? So, I'm being told that my camera is usable on this car for some reason. Why would that be the case? The license plate, maybe? What did I get out of that? A car rented in the name of Angus Pritchard. How did I know that that was relevant? Well, whatever. Here's the thing. 47 was saying, or people were saying about 47 in the last mission. Now, come on, you guys can't catch him. It's not like he's psychic and magical, but he absolutely is, right? Like, very obviously.
I think you might underestimate the power of
I think we're hearing a conversation that's happening in that building.
I never used up but if you gonna talk like that, you could go alone.
The game feels we picked up a piece of intel. Guard patrols are clearly searching for something on the roof of the laundry. Oh, clearly? We were overhearing two different conversations there, and 47's a little bit better at tracking all that than I am, apparently. Okay, the roof of the laundry. Well, I bet we can get up there. Obviously, once we're past the bottom floor, I bet it's going to get a little risky.
Right? Did you see the lights? I slept.
What is going on?
It wasn't the best time of year for it.
I suspect this is not what this is intended to look like. You know, maybe this is just like, this is future laundry technology right here. Okay, keypad door.
Sir.
You know, I should have thought of that. The game's obviously really proud of its actually having to put in the key codes by yourself, key code tech. And that's going to mean fewer maglock, like, pass card style doors, right? Oh, man. Is there a drain pipe or something that I actually think I could climb? Obviously, the rain is potentially complicating there. Hi. Another obvious downside of the key codes is that if you're talking about, like, what does that say? If you're talking about a lock with a key or a lock with a key card, you can reasonably take out a person and they might drop the thing. It's not how it's going to work with a number. Just a heads up, IT are changing the door code to 0118. Well, well, well. Never mind that thing I just said. But I mean, like, look, these guys are practicing better key code etiquette than most people in video games, because at least that wasn't a post-it note stuck to the actual door, right? So this doesn't... It doesn't have a red exclamation point on it. Am I allowed to just... Okay, hold on. Before I do that, I realize there's this little office area over here. Is he gonna get...
Good, sir.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. See, yeah, he's gonna get mad if I go in there. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if I'm allowed to just, like, scour that little area and steal things, let's do that first. Okay, apparently nobody's gonna think this is weird. I hope this is the door they were talking about. Alright, I am extremely not allowed to be here. Let's just make sure we got this briefcase at the ready.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep relying on you to bring the snacks. You never remember.
I'll bring them tomorrow, okay? Just drop it.
Very expensive, dry, very illegal. Chip in there and plug directly into Royce's project. Just keep looking.
Oh, really? Illegal surveillance drones. It's likely she doesn't take kindly to people interfering with her equipment. And they were saying that a chip in the drone plugs directly into the computers, we could take down a surveillance drone. That sounds like a thing I could do. So are these guys going to just... Obviously, it would be best for me if they would separate a little bit, but I mean, we can use one of our tried and true tactics for that, right?
Find out what that was.
Okay,
Making
understood.
sure that we're ready here. Problem solved. Always remember to bring your briefcase. Let's just get him back over here. Obviously, surveillance drones present a threat. I didn't really think about that. We don't have a good place to hide these bodies. Okay. One problem at a time. First of all, get my iron back, obviously. Secondly, of course, we're collecting pistols. Did you drop any credentials or anything? No, you did not. Okay. I'm not going to change into their outfits yet because we're going to do a thing in here too, and then I'm going to hide all of the people inside.
Again.
Yeah, well, I would have remembered them if I had known you were going to be such a sucky little baby about it.
Huh. Well, I mean, it worked so well last time. Why wouldn't we iron out this problem in the same way?
What? That was weird. You.
That was weird.
Take a look. Yes.
That was that was extremely unnecessary. I definitely could have just walked over there. Okay. I was considered compromised there, which I think is unfair. I'm pretty sure nobody saw me, but it's fine. We're not going to be wearing this outfit for very long anyway. At this point, I'm pretty sure we just change into one of these guys, right? Of course, get my iron back. You know, it's nice to have an iron around because it makes things go so smoothly. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done this. I should have stayed dressed as 47 until we were done moving the bodies inside, in case we do get spotted by a drone or something. Because now, if we get caught, it's gonna be a problem. Is there another thing in here to put people in? Looks like the answer is no, maybe? Here, this is the guy who kind of maybe might have seen us. He should definitely go in the hidey place. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. The guy who might have seen us and the guy whose clothes we stole are the ones who get real hidden, and then these guys we just throw in here and hope. They're behind a keypad door, and it's probably fine. This will probably be fine. Alright, well, I do believe that is the entry phase of the mission complete. We are now insinuated into the local structures. Let's make sure we're getting all these guns. I should probably make sure this body is not visible from either of the doorways, at the very least. Okay, scissors, unlikely to be useful. So any one of these post-its could potentially actually have information on it, huh? That's how they're doing things, it looks like. So let's just make sure we're at least trying to look at them all. Adding in a steel... Wait, what? Okay, I don't think it's relevant. What does that say? Adding in a something maze? Make? Whatever. Whatever, it's not game information. That's just the same thing, but backwards. That is certainly a string of numbers, although it's hard to imagine it being relevant, given the length. Yeah, okay. I will say I do appreciate the camera as an improved version of looking. Looking in the previous games was real clumsy. Basically, the best you could do was this... when you're not holding a thing, holding right-click, like, zooms in very slightly. You just kind of had to maneuver 47 around whatever. Alright, let's see about whatever it is they were talking about up on the roof. If there's a thing lost on the roof, we shall find it. Okay, this guy is not able to see through our disguise.
One Jun's not coming in. Yeah. I guess I can cover his shift. Will do. Hey, rifle. Up for another 4 hours of me in the rain? Yeah. Thought not.
We probably shouldn't grab him, because those people on the roof across there can probably see him. And I mean, it's not necessary. Okay, so there is another way up here. Use this to get around the buildings. I'm assuming we're not on the roof yet, right? Hopefully whatever it is they're talking about that's lost is up on the top level. Yo, free crowbar, what'd I tell you? Trust and the narrative, the environmental narrative will provide. Oh, hey, one of those drones.
Drone. I bet it's connected to the facility. Why don't you scan it, and I'll see what I can find out.
Don't have to shoot one down myself. We're already saving money. These bullets are expensive.
This thing is hooked up to Royce. Pings her if it's damaged. I can't use the transfer from this one, but if you take down a couple more, I might be able to piggyback the message and gain access to Royce's phone. This place is an excellent vantage point to take down some drones.
Never mind what I was just saying. Apparently, we are in fact going to have to spend our own bullets. And now I wish that I had brought a sniper rifle that had a silencer on it. Well, we can just use our pistol, I suppose. So, drones. I have no idea how high up these drones usually fly, or where exactly to look for them. Boy, from up here with a sniper rifle, you would just have the run of the city, huh? Oh, alright. That doesn't seem like a thing I can do. I guess let's find out. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that I'm actually making, that these are actually good shots. But even if they were, I think our pistol might just not be functional at this range. Oh no, that was a good one. So I am missing. I'm just hard missing. The 47 is willing, but the SB is weak. Yeah. So as you can see, by the space in the middle of the reticle, this weapon is very accurate. Unfortunately, I'm just not an awesome shot. That one's not my fault. It changed speeds. It's like it doesn't even want to be shot. Yeah, I'm not leading enough. I don't know how... You know what? No, I do know for a fact that Hitman has a simulation of projectile travel time, because it's actually very relevant when you're using the sniper rifle. So I need to be leading just a little bit. This one is hard to hit. I could maybe just get over there. But at this point, I've sunk all these costs, right? I'm shooting above it. Got him. That was enough for the challenge. Is it enough for the thing happening in the mission? I mean, listen, challenges are relevant too. We wanna be unlocking gear. She said damage a few of them. Maybe I need to get over there to where they're busted up and investigate them. Oh, is that a good idea? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, I guess let's make that our priority. Let's try to get over there. Wait. My briefcase? I suppose we could just take the stairs. That works alright. Yeah, unfortunately, if we do any amount of climbing down, we gotta make sure that we throw the briefcase first. So, getting up here, I guess, was valuable. We could, of course, just drop the briefcase somewhere and remember where it is, which is the thing that I'm good at. Everybody knows that.
I forgot to ask you how your trip.
Ladies, excuse me. It's maybe the rudest possible way to cross that room. So... it's gonna be this building over here, right? If I'm mapping these out correctly in my head. Well, this is curious. What are you guys up to? Oh, right, sorry. We all work for... Yep, we're all just doing our normal security job here, which we all were hired for and are competent at. Now remember, when it says unlock there, what it means is rip it open with a crowbar, because we don't have any other way of unlocking things. This one I'm more comfortable doing it on. We're a little bit more covered here. If we can get up from here onto the roof of this building, I'm pretty sure there's a way across to the other building. But first... oh man, they don't have tentacle twist too? That's the good one. Oh, coins, free coins. Who's just dropping quarters on the floor in the arcade? Also, toy tanks. Just keep that. A cigar box, sure, why not? A good luck cat. I will not spend my coin in this way. It seems very, very irresponsible. What did I have? I had a prompt to... oh, to open that door. Sure, that makes sense. Alright, none of these are interactable or useful for anything. So these guys are all just street security like me. I guess I could have used... no, that's the staircase I came down. I don't actually see how to get up. And, like, obviously, 47's real good at climbing drain pipes and stuff. Oh, interesting. But we would prefer not to climb a drain pipe with our briefcase.
Rain, nothing but rain.
This definitely, in some ways, feels like an old school Deus Ex kind of space. Like, I'm talking about like the original Deus Ex here. I wonder what that keypad is for. If it opens like a secret door in the wall there. I think that guy's probably the same kind of guy we are. Okay, this right here is important. This is one of those boxes that security guards bring weapons to when they find weapons laying around. Good to know where the locations of those are. Both so that if you lose a weapon, you have a chance of regaining it, and also...
How are you?
Is he gonna be cool with me? Yeah, okay. And also, so that you can know, if you drop a weapon as a distraction, where the guard will go with it, so that you can, you know, claim them. This should be fine, right? I'm actually very pleased. We'll check in there in a second. I just wanted to make sure I got it open while it was clear to do so.
You understand that full compensation for the above mentioned is part of the agreement when signed, and you waive all future rights to seek further compensation?
Yes.
Who would you like to benefit from the proceedings if you yourself are incapacitated? Would you excuse me?
Okay, well this is interesting.
Oh, so Hush likes the last one I sent up to the top floor. He'll be the one to conclude this fate. I knew Hush would be pleased with him. He signed up for the full package. Strong, too. I'll wrap up down here. Thanks, Junli. I was just informed that we don't need any more test subjects tonight.
I don't understand. There's no work?
Oh, no. There will be more to come. Depending on the results of the conclusion to this test phase, come back tomorrow, and we'll schedule a new spot for you.
Interesting. So if we could engineer a situation where Mr. Hush felt that he needed more test subjects, we could maybe get ourselves interviewed and be invited up that way. Oh, these are the fancy guys.
Can't let you through, and yes, I know you're a god too. Sorry, buddy.
So what I was saying is, I'm pretty happy with the fact that we've already found, like, the 3 different classes of really important item. It's very, very valuable to have a screwdriver and a wrench and a crowbar, because those are the 3 things that you can frequently use to interact with objects in the environment to break stuff open or set traps. It's very cool that we were able to grab them all so early. So I guess we'll just try to head upstairs. I'm definitely not allowed up here, so let's be careful. I do not like that guy looking directly down this way. Alright, I'm just gonna cross real fast. Camera. Fuck. Okay. That's a bad problem. I mean, we can deal with the camera. It's not the smoothest thing in the universe. But it might be necessary here.
It is a little freaky, though. Those homeless people.
I could probably take the shot from there, right? Unfortunately, it's like recessed a little bit behind this. I'm gonna try it.
Not his mind, it's the machine. He talks straight to it with his brain, that's all.
Yeah, he's weird. With his condition.
It's not hittable from here either.
Hooked up to the facility with that implant. Is that for real?
It's for real. Not that big of a deal. It's where we're all going. Into the future.
Well, nobody's looking directly at this door. I'm gonna maybe do something real foolish here. So that guy over there keeps walking away from the window. I would like to wait until he does that and then walks back again, just so that we know for sure we're at, like, maximum time available. And it looks like just on the other side of this wall, there's a guy who is isolated, and maybe we could steal his clothes. Okay, so he walks over here, looks that way for a moment, and then walks back to the window, right? Can I hit that camera from here, maybe? One problem at a time. Please tell me you're looking that way. Okay, ooh. You're like a fancy doctor guy. I think we're gonna grab that dude. I don't see a great place to hide the body. Is this open? It is. I mean, we could just take him out here, I suppose. But I definitely want to steal his clothes.
Looks like Royce is snooping again. Hush is not gonna like this.
I'd better call him.
Okay, Hush and Royce don't really get along. That is useful information. Potentially. Alright. As soon as that guy in there turns around, we're going. And of course, that's the moment the door closes. Silent attack! Oh, quickly, quickly, quickly. I'm hoping that the overhang here will keep him invisible to outside observers. Wait, let me have a quick look around over here. Is there a more secure spot we could dump him?
Scare him away. It's having you on. Hush isn't reading minds, it's controlling them. But it's only in that center. Nothing to worry about.
Oh yeah, I heard something along those lines. Scientists were talking about
Who cares? I'm not paid to care. It's like a lot of effort to put into convincing somebody of something. As I said, I don't care. Stop with 1,000 questions, okay?
This guy is over here. He's just doing his best to exposit information in case anyone's listening, and his partner is very non-cooperative. We may as well deactivate every camera we can whenever it is convenient to do so, right? Alright, I think this is good enough. Put gun away, put gun away. Okay, there we go. Ah yes, I forgot my briefcase full of important science papers. Okay, well this is something. Now we got some access. Oh, there's a box right here. Do I want to drag the dude back in? Because, like, you know, he could be more secure. I think I'm going to. As soon as that guy turns around again, it feels like we spend a lot of time waiting on that guy. But I will feel better if the scientist is inside of a box. Ah, there we go. Does mean dragging him perilously close to a couple of lines of sight. But I think it's going to be okay. Alright, so we don't want to try to go up to the right. Here, I'm going to do this. Get low again to avoid getting seen by the suspicious guy. How close do we have to get? I would really not like to do this while he's about to look in our direction. Once he's actually over at that other point, I think it should be safe enough to go, because he turns to his right to go back to the window, right? He's still kinda... He could probably see this out of his peripherals. Also, he does just actually look over here, as though he knows exactly where I am hiding. And then he turns left anyway. What a troublemaker. I mean, it's probably fine for the camera to catch me now, right? Because I'm definitely allowed upstairs. Obviously, there's now security footage of me, which is a problem we will solve. Somebody definitely heard that, and it's a suspicious guy. Gentlemen, I'm just gonna look broodingly out this window next to this large plank for several seconds. Ah, yes, Mitsaki Computing. I sure do love computing. Is that guy done investigating yet? Now, is he always suspicious of me? Yes, he knows I am not this researcher, but his back is turned. Well, this feels like a bad thing to do, probably.
I did. There are still a few kinks to work out, but I have some ideas. I think if we diffuse the focal point of the emitter, the tissue damage will be significantly reduced. But, of course, that would also entail that we boost the signal strength to get the desired result.
Good. Write up your design and I'll get input from Hush.
Get you anything?
I do think it's kind of funny that the security guard can tell that I'm not one of the researchers, but the other researchers have not been paying enough attention to know what their colleagues look like. So I'm real unsure of what sabotage test pod would actually mean. I think we're going to be avoiding doing it, because I might accidentally kill somebody.
You ever feel like maybe you're part of something you shouldn't be?
How are you feeling?
No.
Okay, it is one of the researchers over here. Oh, that's the guy who is suspicious of us. Probably best this is closed. I can't close it again. Okay, whatever. So, I mean, she looks pretty focused. I'm just gonna not draw attention to myself. Okay, I guess I could have used the window. So there are a couple of guards up here on the roof. But I think we can get away with this. you know, for a certain definition of this... Okay, that definitely caught some attention. We'll just stay low. Everything will be fine. I wonder if it might be better to be dressed like that.
I don't see anything suspicious.
I wonder if we need to interact with the wreckage of the thing right after it breaks. Well, and I'm definitely not allowed to be up here anyway. So the other drone just stays over there, huh?
You'll want to have a look. Keep your eyes peeled. All right, will do.
Is one of them going to go over and investigate that, or? No, I mean, they saw it happen. They don't care. Oh, that's... oh, that's my bad. Sorry. Yep, I am not moving. I am complying with orders to the maximum possible extent. I am following you.
Yep, that's right. Keep walking, please.
I will absolutely do that. I love to comply.
That's good. Please keep the pace. Yeah, so don't come back, sir. Thanks.
Okay, so this is cool. I'm allowed to be down here. Which means I'm allowed to look at this thing, and yeah, interacting with the corpse of the drone doesn't really do anything for us. Well, that's a bummer. Obviously, it's fixable.
Dying to know what the inside of that room's like. You can tell everything about a person by how they keep their room, as far as I'm concerned.
This room's so clean you could eat your dinner off the damn floor. I can tell you that.
Is this just... Okay, this is the ground floor. So wait, how do we, from this side of the building...
Some people are just like that.
I guess we can't access the roof? Well, the arcade entrance we used is over here, right? Am I... Or am I completely... Yeah, here's the arcade. Alright, we're just gonna go back in the way we came in the first time, and this time I'm gonna be basically allowed to just run right up. Still real curious about the keypad. Excuse me, late for work, sorry. Don't have time for your ID checks or whatever. So yeah, I definitely should just clear out those two guys up on that roof, right? And help myself to one of their outfits. And I'm guessing... Didn't actually look down here. I'm guessing that fewer people are familiar with what the security guards look like than are familiar with what the researchers look like. But that's definitely just a guess. Alright, so since that drone thing didn't quite work out the way I wanted, let's come up with a new plan. And by a new plan, of course, you know what I mean. It is, I think, a little bit of a shame. No, I don't want to throw that directly. It is, I think, a little bit of a shame that they, the same thing works in so many different places. Like, I think it would be nice if you had to come up with a larger variety of tricks. Did they not hear that? That was not close enough or loud enough. Thing is, I want to throw it in a place where... Okay, maybe if we... Oh. A third guy walked up here and I totally didn't even notice, and that could have been real bad. We could have taken him out solo, but honestly, even if we did, I still want to clear these two out, so we may as well just...
Oh? What was that? Someone should go and see.
Someone should go and see. I got something else heavy enough to knock a guy out. A wrench should do it. 47 has a killer arm. Alright, quickly. Because we do know that guy's going to come back up here at some point to smoke again. We're going to get caught. We are super going to get caught. Oh, that's his head. That's his head right there, isn't it? No, maybe not. I thought I saw the top of his head coming up above the railing there. The railing? Whatever you call the edge of a roof. Quickly collect all of the stuff, including the guns. Okay, no evidence. As clean as it has ever been. And also, my briefcase. So, there's this little central area here. What is this for? Well, if we turn off this satellite dish, I'm sure that's going to cause a reaction. I don't necessarily want to do that just yet. I kind of wanted to get over there, but then, like, me wanting to get over there was somewhat predicated on the idea that examining the remains of the drones was valuable, and that's clearly not what we're supposed to be doing with them. I guess let's just turn this off and see what happens. Is that gonna annoy someone? Okay, well I did a thing that I have no idea what the significance of it was. I guess we'll find out, maybe, later. Oh, if I try to jump up here, I'm going to drop my briefcase. Well, alright. It'll just be there for a moment. So we definitely saw at least one person patrolling. I do not know if I'm allowed to be up here. No, I am not. Here's a place where I would want to be a street guard again. Well, it looks like there's just a couple of guys and they're pretty spread away from each other. We can probably clean this up real fast. There's a lot of chirping going on, which makes me nervous about security drones, because obviously I don't want to get caught bludgeoning a man with a lead pipe. That guy's just coming all the way over here, huh? Oh, if he falls, is he gonna... Are you okay? Drop? He's fine. No, wait, don't. Just do this thing instead. Oh, nope, that's... There are so many buttons. But somehow I still have not learned which ones are the right ones. Okay, we're cool. We're not universally cool. That guy is still suspicious. But we're cool-ish. Cooler. Let's add to my collection here. So what exactly is going on this roof that required so much surveillance drone coverage? I mean, listen, even if we're not actually able to get anything out of shooting those drones down, I do think it was valuable to do it. Maybe all the sound we're hearing is just the ventilation stuff up here? Huh. Alright. So yeah, being over on this roof has not, in fact, turned out to be hugely profitable for us. Is anybody looking at me right now? No, I think we got an opening here. And this is just another way back into the building that we just came out of with the researchers, yeah. Okay. Well, that's a less annoying to navigate way to do that. Okay, more screwdrivers, some body boxes, in case we, for some reason, need to hide a whole bunch of bodies. Can't imagine how that would occur. Okay. Well, none of that has gotten us any closer to actually killing the targets, but we have, at the very least, got a better idea of the geography of the area. So what I really want for my brilliant two birds with one bullet plan to work is we need to compel a meeting. I think this is at least potentially possible. Alright, let's get back over here. I'm hoping that having turned off the satellite dish will make one of them want to come over here and see what's going on with the stream of data having been interrupted. Can I turn it back on? I can't. Oh, it's not even still off. After I turned it off, did somebody come over here and turn it back on? Is that what happened? We walked away from it quickly enough that I guess I wouldn't have noticed. Cards over here are cool with us.
It's gorgeous. And these baby steps to get there, each and every one of those compared to a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. You're moving on to memory recollection in the next phase, right?
Yes. And past emotions form future decisions. Sure looks promising.
I feel so elated finishing this phase with such results. Event horizon, here we come.
Alright, so it's still the case that one of the hallway guards is suspicious of us, but now it's the other one. That is definitely the better of the two of them. Got some opportunities for sabotage here. And a keypad, and this is, the next level up is where we got to via that sky bridge, right? Yeah, I think so. And that's the level that he is on. Yeah, there's that big neon lotus. Okay, so it's not actually just another clever way into the building. It is the way we're going to get upstairs if we don't have the keypad code. I'm going to wait for this guy to turn around, and then we're going to try to get back over there. I mean, it seemed like the guards on that rooftop were sparse enough that we should probably be able to traverse it in this outfit.
Around. Just around.
Sure. Why not?
Do you have any evidence?
There is no good reason not to steal every object we happen across, right? Alright. Let's try to remain in this outfit across that roof, see if we can't get access to the boss man's floor while we are in an outfit that will allow us to survive up there. And once again, we're just going to leave our briefcase behind for the moment. Yeah, I'm really, really happy that none of the security drones are still up. So, I mean, it's right there. As long as we stay low, keep diving behind cover. A lot of these guards are very focused on their... A lot of these guards are very focused on their phones and stuff, so... is climbing down here gonna let me creep along? Ah, it's just gonna let me slide down this drain pipe. Well, that's a good thing to be aware of. Where is the camera that's projecting that? Oh, it's right there. Okay. This is a good escape route to be aware of. And also, I'm gonna kill that camera now in case we need to use it. Usually, in the last few levels, we haven't had to care about cameras very much because we have destroyed the security monitoring apparatus so early on. But we've not located that yet. I would really love it if this dude right here would turn back around, especially since I'm feeling a little exposed on this side. That'll do. Okay. Still a lot of tweeting and chittering. It's making me very uncomfortable. Oh, that's a thing we can conceal an item in. And then we could set up a bomb if we need one. Alright, well, I'm allowed to be over here, but still we are met with suspicion immediately.
Come on out. It'll be over in no time, I promise. You know, you're the last one in this test phase, and we've really minimized the risk. You'll never get a chance like this again. Think about it. If you don't go through with it, you have to go back to the streets. You said you have a family, right? That's why you're doing it. I'm sure you'll be ready in a few moments. Come out and find me, and we'll get it over with in no time.
So I'm assuming if we break into there and pull that guy out, we can get Hush to come back down here and finish his experiment. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing it. Can we go to the map? He is above us, right? No, he's below us. So like, there's just that little arrow in the lower left of their box that tells you which direction they're in. So he's below us, and he's actually in a different building, kind of. What have we here? Manual detailing how to activate the sensory calibration unit for Hush's therapy session. I'm sure we could cause some kind of feedback or something, but that is not how we have decided. We, as a group, have decided that we want to resolve this, right? I'm going to keep looking for an opportunity to get them to meet and yell at each other. That just feels like a very Hitman-y thing. I bet that's a thing you can make happen. Oh, what's going on in here? Ah, yes. This on each continent of the world there is but a single fuse. We've not yet discovered this one. I wonder if that's an item you can unlock somewhere. Just bring your own fuse. Okay, this is interesting. Where does this go? How would you... Can you climb that drain pipe? You sure can. So it doesn't go all the way down to the ground level, it looks like. But it's easy enough to get access to that floor. Okay, and that is the only thing that is out here.
Hush.
Yeah, meetings?
Don't I have better things to do? You mean than handling all your responsibilities over here? While you do God knows what? Yes, I do.
What do you think, Coleman? My too much sensory stimuli.
What's that in the background? And what are you doing over there? Now, I don't believe for 1 second that you're not spending every waking moment on your pet project.
We just focus
Yeah, they're definitely not, like, friends. We can do this. This is doable. But we might need to listen to them talk a little bit to get a sense of what will rile them up enough. Who is it in here that can see through our disguise?
My chance.
Oh, it's not being directly in his way. Is that guy like a personal bodyguard? Yes, yes he is. And this is going to become a problem quickly. Let's just not be in this room anymore.
You know, I need...
Sorry, sir.
Everything else is working just fine. Just plug it in.
We can't, sir. The motor impulse
That's
testing
him.
is almost maxing out the throughput.
Hush the bastard.
We'll risk a shutdown if we
Yes,
Wow.
thank you, Olivia.
He looks a lot older.
need to use the original building's power relay, and the fuse blew.
Well, change it.
We don't have any more fuses.
Find one. I know for a fact that you were top 5% IQ-wise. I hired you. Tell me, why do I need to ask you these things?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll go have a look.
Man, imagine working for a boss who believes in the utility of IQ. What a nightmare. Alright. We're basically awash in ways that we could kill Hush himself. But that's not good enough. We need to take this a step farther, and that I do not 100% know how we're going to do. That's just another copy of the same manual. I'm not doing anything suspicious here.
Brilliant. Why isn't the test subject in place?
Okay, so we may have to, see if we can interfere with any of this stuff. Oh, I can steal a letter opener.
Yes, I know. It would be a lot easier if we could just drug him.
We need him clean. This subject is the conclusion of this project phase. And you want to contaminate him?
Okay.
Your incompetence baffles me. I'm going downstairs to Sister Lay to enjoy some competence. She understands the importance of what I'm trying to achieve.
So I suppose that's a way you could get him feeling like he needs a new test subject, if you can make him feel the other guy is unsuitable somehow. So he says he can't go to Royce because of his SPD, which I don't know what that stands for, but it's some kind of sensory problem. So we'd have to come up with a way of getting her to come over here or getting them to meet somewhere. And if we could do that, I mean, if we could get them to meet like somewhere outside, obviously, there are a lot of opportunities created for the thing we're looking for here. Alright, I don't know exactly how we're going to implement all of these brilliant plans we're cooking up, but I do know that I'm probably pretty much out of time for today, so I think that is where we're going to stop. The seeds of a brilliant plan have begun to germinate, and when you come back next time, tomorrow, they'll grow into a plant, I guess? The plant of competence. And you'll see it with your own eyes. We'll see you then.